Types and Moves Part 1. You may be familiar with Pokemon that are Grass, Fire, or Water type. There are 18 such types in all, and every Pokemon species has at least one type. Some have two. When Pokemon use a move that is the same type as they are, that move's power is increased by 50%. Pokemon that have two types of moves of either type will receive this increase. When Pokemon terrestrialize, their type becomes their Tera type. That means moves of their Tera type will have their power increased. Moves of the Pokemon's original type will keep their usual power increase as well. For example, if a Pikachu, which is innately electric type, has Steel as its Tera type, then upon terrestrializing it would receive boosts in power in both the Steel type move Iron Tail and the electric type move Thunderbolt. Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the continuation of Pokemon Violet today. So, as usual, I've been doing some stuff in this game off screen in my own time, as you can tell. And, I believe it's finally time I should show off the picnic mode. First of all, let's go find a good spot to set up a picnic at for myself and my Pokemon. So how about we head to the tower over here? That sounds like a sweet spot to have a picnic at, I like to believe. Gotta have some space for this too. Well, I don't know if you saw, the game kind of freaked out a little bit there. I suppose this would do. Okay, let's see if this works. Out you go! You can enjoy picnics together with the Pokemon in your party. You're playing in a group with friends through their union circle. You can also have picnics with friends. You won't be able to set up a picnic table in the middle of the town or where there isn't enough space to get everything out, or in inclines where things might go sliding off your table. Look for wide open level spots outside of towns when you want to picnic. Alright then, thank you for that suggestion video game. Also, before we continue, check it out. Off screen, apparently I somehow ran into a shiny Psyduck and a Mareep in my own time. Quite an interesting look I had there off screen. If only I showed it off when I encountered it just randomly. I didn't have anything equipped that I can encounter shinies and all that junk. But yeah, for those who are interested for shiny Pokemon variations, here's one for Psyduck and Mareep. Anyways, let's focus on the task at hand and check out the little picnic feature in this game. So if you notice, the little two hearts next to your Pokemons is like their little friendship level. Just want to make sure how everyone is doing, you know? That's what's also important about bonding with your Pokemon in these games. Alright. Everyone is evenly matched with friendship level. Wow, Miraidon just... Anyways. Guess I could throw a ball. Let's see. There you go. Quite a unmotivated throw, but oh well. Who's gonna get it next? Oh no, is it stuck? I think it's stuck. Oh, okay. Actually, nope. I'm knocking off the cliffside. Right, they seem to be having fun, right? Just as long as they don't knock it off the cliffside, you know? Anywho, let's go ahead and examine the picnic table, shall we? Well, as you can see here, we have a few options here we could do with this. First of all, let's make a sandwich. Try whipping up a delicious sandwich by piling your favorite ingredients up in sliced bread. If you're picnicking with friends, you can take part in sandwich prep together as well. The sandwich ingredients and the sandwich picks you might need to put together a great sandwich can be bought in various shops found in towns and cities. Stock up on your favorite ingredients and picks and see what you can create. In recipe mode, ingredients are selected for you. All you have to do is skillfully arrange them on a bread to make a sandwich in the recipe. But if you drop the ingredient and don't get everything the recipe calls for, you may end up making something different. Dig into a nice meal at a restaurant or picnic, and you and your Pokemon can gain meal powers. Many meal powers have an associate type, meaning they'll only affect Pokemon of that type. The effects of the meal power will be impacted by what's in the given dish. As you can see here, there's quite a list of meal powers here. Egg power, catching power, XP, point power, which I'm probably going to be using a lot in this playthrough. Most likely in my own time, of course, off screen and such. Yeah. So, I'm sure we encountered this before when we ordered the little ice cream from the little stalls in one of the little towns. But without further delay, let's go see what this does. So, I think for now, I will do a sandwich recipe for today. Let's see here. Cheese sandwich, counter power bug. 8 power, bug. Oh. I suppose I could try out 8 power, and there are some fighting type Pokemons around this part of the area. So yeah, let's try a jam sandwich. Make something sweet, you know? Got the red flag. Alright. Hold to move. Quite a simple, sweet jam sandwich, mind you. And place the bread. Now be mindful that the ingredients have physics. Do you remember one time when I did this on Scarlet, one of the food ingredients like slide off unintentionally. And there goes the jam sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go see what our Pokemon thinks of it, and myself. And voila! 3-star jam sandwich. Obtain the meal powers. Quite a sour taste based on my reaction in that cutscene. But nonetheless, it was pretty good. Alright. Let's see, what else you can do here on the picnic table? Psyduck fell asleep. Can we decorate? You can choose a ball. Oh, I only have one. Okay. Redecorate. Let's check out redecorate. I assume we don't have much to redecorate, so let's back out of that then. Let's see here. There is another thing you could do on the picnic feature in this game. Oh, here you go. When your Pokemon gets dirty, you can give them a nice wash to have them looking fresh and clean. Doing so can have all kinds of nice benefits, including restoring their HP or making them feel more friendly towards you. Alright then, let's give Sprigatito a little bath here. Though, I imagine cats don't really, not too fond of being bathed in water, you know? Anyways. Sprigatito likes it. Alright. Excuse me, I will do the rest off screen, so give me a minute. Okay, well, unfortunately Miraidon followed the ball. It was thrown by Flatsy just a second ago. And apparently, well, yeah, it did that. Which caused Miraidon to fall off the edge. But I'm sure he's fine, so all is good. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for the picnic feature. Let's go ahead and pack up. You also gain some experience when you do the little picnic mode. Oh, Pommy wants to learn Dig. Ooh. Let's see. What do you don't need? Because Dig is actually a pretty good one. Just look at that power, 80. Wow. What do you think, Pommy? Want to get rid of Growl? I suppose you could do that. Sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and resume the adventure, shall we? Right. I forgot to show off the little Tera crystals, what they do here. So this will be a perfect opportunity for me to show them off today. Crystals. All over Paldea. You may spot a gleaming crystal, bringing brilliant gleams of light. If you investigate one, you'll be able to take on a Tera Raid battle and try to defeat a powerful Tera Pokemon. In Tera Raid battles, you'll work together with other trainers to battle powerful Tera Pokemon. You can battle alongside faraway friends while you're in online mode, or nearby friends while you're in offline mode. These battles will pit you against Tera Pokemon with rare Tera types. If you and your allies can work together to defeat the Tera Pokemon, you'll have a chance to catch it, and also gain special items. Okay then. I wonder who's that Pokemon in this Tera Crystal. So, if I remember correctly, Challenge as a group is the online mode and Challenge alone is the offline mode. So this crystal is a fire type, so I'm definitely not going to use Sprigatito for this, that's for certain. Okay, I'm going to use Colossi for this. Oh, help us arrive. Now you got your hand full party. Oh, okay, I wasn't done reading that, sure. Hey, that trainer has the same haircut as me. Alright, here we go. In Tera Battle, you'll try to defeat a Tera Pokemon within a time limit. If your Pokemon is knocked out, it will be revived after a while, but you'll also take a time penalty, so try to avoid letting your Pokemon faint if you can. You can also perform a special action in Tera Raid battles, cheering, by cheering for your side You can do things like boosting stats of Pokemon on your side or helping them recover their health. You can perform cures 3 times per battle. Ooh, Intimidate. Nice. Alright, let's try the cheer first. Let's go all out. Ooh, ouch. Right, suppose it's my turn. Let's use Water Gun. And look at that. And apparently it still hit me while it has no HP. Quite odd if you ask me. Let's catch it. Quite a cinematic catch. I'm not going to complain about that. And there you go. Get some rewards for either catching it or if you don't bother catching it. If you defeat it, of course. Not bad rewards, actually. Formantis, the Silco Grass Pokemon. Many trainers give their Formantis their own flower pots so they can sunbathe in peace and quiet. Let's see, let's check out. And as you can see here, Tera type is fire. So you may see, like the game said, you may see some Pokemon that has different Tera types and not what they normally would have. Leaf Guard, Rash. Huh. I don't think I ever used this Pokemon before. Although I'm not sure what recommended Pokemon nature it's for it. Anybody out there who use Formantis, please help me out in the comment section. Anyways, let's be on our way to the next area. Okay, so I checked on the map just now. And apparently there's an Eevee around here, west of Cortondo. So, let's see. I'm gonna try to catch an Eevee today. And if I remember correctly, Eevee in here, they're quite rare for them to spawn in. It'd be easier to have a meal power to and encounter meal power for normal types to have the Eevee spawn more frequently over around here. Well, speaking of meal powers, if you want to check what current meal powers you have, you can go, simply click on the right D-pad button to check out what's your active meal powers here. As you can see here, 7 minutes. Oh yes. Thanks, Diglett. I was trying to explain something to the audience, but you just have to come and ruin it, don't you? Of course it's gonna use Sand Sack. Anyways, get out of here, Diglett. Alright. Let's see if we can find an Eevee today. I might have to cut off this part of the video if it takes a while. So yeah, I'll see you in a few minutes, I guess. Well, what do you know? Look at that, there's an Eevee here. Level 11, huh? Yeah, okay. Let's try to catch an Eevee today. This may be the last thing I'll do for today, and I'll call it there. Adaptability, ooh. Oh wow, and a female Eevee. interesting. This shouldn't one-shot it, right? No, let's play it safe. Oops, sorry. Ooh. This Eevee's quite strong, as far as I can tell. Get to sleep. Get that health back, if you will. Okay. Hopefully this is enough. I put it to sleep and it's neat. I wish I had on red health, but I get the feeling if I use another attack move on it, it may make it faint. No, let's try a regular Pokeball first. Wow. First try. Oh no. just ignore under the map there, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, we got an Eevee. Evolution Pokemon. Its genetic code is irregular. It may mutate if it's exposed to radiation from elements to stones. Oh, quirky by nature. It's somewhat of a clown. Alright then. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Caught an Eevee. I will probably... I'll probably catch some more Eevees off screen on my own time. Mind you. Because many out there will know about Eevee's, well, not to spoil any for those newcomers who are watching this Let's Play. Well, I'll talk about it when we get there. Okay, so something unfortunate happened for the past 20 or 15 minutes of the video. Unfortunately, my video decided to crap itself out. And what I mean by video, my video recording device. So, in short, what was cut out, or rather not cut out, what was lost on today's video was I took on a few available trainers who was around the southern province of Area 2, and we took off a toughie too. We had 3, I wouldn't say, let's just say they were a pushover. Let me put it that way. Anyways, here we are in the nearest town in Area 2, which is Cortondo. But before we enter there, I want to show off a little something. And it's regarding to those little mints that we picked up. So, we're going to go into the bags real quick. For those who are wondering what those mints do, and yes, I've been doing some Tera Raids off screen, as you can tell here. That's why these feathers are piled up, but that's not important right now. Let's go focus on the task at hand, which is the mints. So, as you see here, having a Pokemon smell this mint make the attack stat grow stronger. However, its special attack stat may suffer. So let's go ahead and use one of those before we continue onwards. And for example, how about we use it on Tinkaton? Because if you recall, Tinkaton's the stat that she favored was what was it again? I forgot. Excuse me. I think it was yeah, there you go. Special attack. So we're gonna change that up. Oh, I hit the wrong one. Whoops, my bad. That's what I get for talking too much and not paying attention to what I'm trying to do. Not that that's important right now. Let's go ahead and use that in Team Taunt. Oh, not Tika Taunt, Tika Tink, excuse me. Yes. And let's go ahead and look back really quick. And there you go. There is the result. So from now on, Tinkaton's, or excuse me, Tinkatink's stats will be growth focused on attack. Which honestly, I prefer that. Anyways, let's go ahead and enter Cortondo. While we do that, why don't we walk with Tinkatink? Right. Let's go see what's going on here. This is Cortondo. It's a nice sounding name, isn't it? Like a lovely olive. Let me see. Quite lovely indeed. Let's go talk to the locals around here. This looks like a stuff to buy sandwich stuff. Or sandwich product. Hola. This is fresh produce. Look no further than Kisso or Seagull. What would you like? Huh. I did buy some of this off screen, so we'll come back here another time. I'm good, thanks. Ooh. Is this new? Oh, no. And the ice cream... Teriyaki ice cream. I don't remember seeing that there. Bug, rain power fighting, and egg power. Ooh. I guess I'll come back here for another time. For now, let's go talk to the locals around here. I feel like that's appropriate. Roll, roll, roll! Ta-da! Bird cannot rubs itself in the strings to protect itself from attackers, you know. Speaking of, I gotta use mine sooner or later. Excuse me. Good weather for all crop. Ooh! What's going on over here at the pool? I've heard that Vermilion look different based on where they're from. I wonder where these fellows came from. What is that? Uh-oh. Get out of the water. Huh. Right then. Hey, look, there's Smalls up here. Yes, you are. Can't interact with it, unfortunately. There's the gym, but let's not go there today. Now let's just keep talking to everyone around here. See what they gotta say. Oh, these sweets they sell at the Soapsberry. They're so good and super popular. Okay. What's up here? Oh, let's wait for Ting Ting. Huh. Oops. I think I ran too far ahead. Or too fast, rather. From here, you can enjoy a nice cup of tea while watching the gym leader battles challengers. Oh, really? Huh. This looks like I'll be challenging the gym leader once I take her on. Alright then, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and head back downstairs. See what's up. Anybody back here? Let's check. Nope. Doesn't seem so. Pretty neat that the little arena is planted on a tree. How fitting, if you ask me. You have a Pokemon from Eevee? They can carry different colored flowers, right? Could you trade me from Eevee with my small? Any color of flower was fine by me. Do I have that Pokemon? Let me check. Yep, here you go. Snow slot. Slum. A warm Pokemon. With its interior organs, Slum amplifies its frigid air and gets from eating snow, and then uses amplified air to create icicle-like spikes. Thank you very much for the trade. Wow, it's so small, so cute. The way it rides on that flower is just... Phew. Swamp's really adorable too, so take good care of it, okay? Sure thing, pal. You do the same. So yeah, that's the little trading mechanic that you could do, and not only with the NPCs in this game, but you could also do that with other players if you ever feel desire to, or if you want to catch any specific Pokemon slash Pokemon that are exclusive to the other version, like Scarlet, for example. Is there anybody else here? Oh, hold on. What's over here? Yeah, that's the training mechanic, alright. I probably do that off screen if I feel like to. So you're probably not going to see me do that more often than usual. Because the majority of the time, I like to catch specific Pokemon in these games on my own, other than trading them most likely. We use this truck to transport the olives we grow. You wouldn't believe how busy things get come harvest season. Yeah, I could imagine. Huh. Here's the other Pokemon Center. When your Pokemon are hurt, heal them. When you see a shop, buy up supplies. Oh, yikes. Please excuse that noise. I dropped something out of my pocket, which is my phone. Those habits are the key at happy adventuring. To happy adventuring. Oh, yikes. Man, I'm not gonna deny, today's recording session is quite a mess, in my opinion. But, I'm just gonna have to make do. Just gonna have to make do. Anything else here that I'm not aware of? Doesn't seem so. Huh. I guess we pretty much explored everything here. Well, almost everything. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and call it there for today. Man, I'm gonna lament that loss of those minutes on today's recording. It was kind of quite wild taking on today's Pokemon trainers, rather the NPCs. Oh, hold on, there's a cutscene here. Okay, well, I guess, yeah. We've come to Tera right in the middle of our Harvest Festival. The dream test here serves as a part of the festival too. Our dream leader here in Cortondo is battling Eevee herself, Katie. Don't let her looks fool you, or sweet looks fool you, into letting the guard down. Oh, letting down the guard. Ugh. Sorry, my brain is kind of a mess today, trying to read stuff. I'm not going to deny that. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and call it there. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's video regardless of how messy it was. And as usual, I will see you on the next video where we take on our first gym leader, or rather my first Pokemon gym leader that is here on Cortondo. Anyways, I'll see you around, ladies and gentlemen. GG.